Hello, hello.
What's
What
up?
up?
What's up? Chris, man, it's been a while, huh? Well, maybe a week, right?
It's
Or
been a week. Yes, it
a
has
week.
been a
Okay.
week. But yeah, good to be here. I had some stuff come up last week, so I couldn't make it.
All good. All good. It seems like I kind of like this though. It's a kind of a rotating type of, I'm out one week and then Chris is out and then like we got Rob and then Dimitri and then KT will come in on occasion. It's like, we got a little bit of a, little hodgepodge, like a little bit of a,
Rotating
mix it
cast.
yeah,
Yeah.
mix match. Yeah. Keeps it interesting. I know people don't want to be here, me, and it's like I'm not. I don't have the charisma that keeps people engaged and stuff. So it's fine if I can bow out every once in a while.
But with our charismas combined, we can manage to keep some people.
Yes.
That's the hope. That's hope. But so how's everyone doing? Everyone doing good? Everyone enjoying this? I guess end of summer. I guess it's. I mean, I keep hearing that kids are going back to school. I don't have kids, but school's back in session and like everything's kind of like, the fall is starting. So it's starting to cool down a little bit around here, but still in the 95, 96 degrees. So still kind of warm.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah, pretty hot here too. I think it was like last week it was 93 around me.
93. Oh, that's
Pretty
pretty
hot
nice.
for
Yeah.
Cali.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also warm around here. School just started, like you mentioned. So, I work for a school, so kind of busy this
Yeah.
time of the year, but it's always kind of nice. It's like refreshing. People come back and like you get to see people again. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Yep. Good deal. Good deal. So I guess we always start off with did anybody get any pickups? Chris, I kind of saw you playing around with something in the
I
backstage
was
or
playing with something. Yeah. So we've talked about it a couple times already. I think probably like three of us got it, but I finally got in
Yes.
my Aya Judge Dredd.
Nice.
I'm
oh man.
I'm happy with it. I would say a solid 7, 8 out of 10. There's a couple. We'll start off with some of the positive things. I feel like this material is a lot better than the Mezco one. I brought the Mezco one here with me just to kind of show contrast.
Okay.
So I like the material. I feel like that is going to last a while.
Yes.
Is that like a pleather or is that more like
I,
kind of lycra or
it's weird. It almost feels like that like really thick duct tape. I know that sounds
okay.
terrible, but it almost feels like kind of like that a little bit. But just to kind of again give you a comparison here, you can see the Mezco kind of pleather, and you can already see it.
Yes, it's
Right?
cracking.
Extra.
This is
Yeah.
the only Mezco I've
Yeah.
had an issue with, but it's kind of cracking there. I think this will stay. He moves really well. I like the way he moves. I think everything's double jointed. I love this feature, which was also on the Mezco. That little magnet thing. That thing zips
Yeah.
down.
Oh, that's nice.
He comes with 2 blasters, so he's got more of like the contemporary blaster, and then he's got more of that 2000 AD, like the older Dread blasters.
Yeah.
So this blaster does fit inside of the little gun holster here, which I like. I wish the bigger one did, but all good. In addition to that, he comes with beating baton. 2
Sweet.
head sculpts, which I think the Mezco only had like 1 additional head sculpt, if I remember correctly. So this is kind of nice to have a couple of different face features. And just overall, I feel like the style lends itself more like to that earlier 2000 AD Judge Dredd, like
Yeah.
more
Yes.
like early comic stuff. Slew of hands here. He's got like a spray can that's kind of fun, and then some blast effects. That's great. I love that. What I don't love about the figure is a couple of things. So, this is stupid, but it bothers me. The pads here, instead of being loose, they're kind of attached to the material, and so like sometimes when I bend his arm, I can't get it in like the right spot that I kind of want it. So that bothers
Yeah.
me a little bit. The hand, you can see with the bigger gun, it doesn't grip it very well at all. Like his fingers kind of barely inside of the trigger.
Yeah.
So I wish that kind of, I wish there was a hand specifically for like the larger one.
You didn't get 2 hands with it. There's one that should be for the big one specifically.
I thought I tried that other one to see if it fit, and I still kind of had an issue with it, the other trigger hand, but I'll try that again. And then, last thing is I'm kind of looking over it, and I didn't notice this until I pulled out the Mezco one, but he's got like the holder for the baton, he's got like the grenade holders in the back.
Yeah.
He's a little bit taller, and he's a little bit more of like that contemporary kind of comic looking Judge Dredd. Plus, he's got the handcuffs, which is cool. But I would, like I said, I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10. I enjoy the figure, and once, yeah, I guess the best thing is that the material is not flaking up. So once this flakes up and is gone, I'll have a nice stand-in.
Nice. Did you
Nice.
on the what's it called, the box? Did it come with like the little clear box with the Judge Dredd actually like sculpted and printed onto it?
Yeah. Very. It
I
was
freaking
the
love
packaging was really nice. I did like the
Yeah,
packaging, and I would, if they release another 112 figure in the Dread Haya line, I would definitely pick it up.
yeah. I have the same. I have the Scorched Earth one from SDCC,
That one came with
and
the suit, right?
yes, with the cape.
Yeah.
That cape
Oh, okay.
actually feels more third party, and like it feels very like cheaply made. But other than that, it's not like super bad. But yeah, the other hand, the reality with the other gun, and how bulky it is, the hands don't automatically just like have a nice fit, which kind of sucks. Like I believe there's a hand for specifically that weapon, but the pinky's sitting underneath it's
Is this
sitting
it?
underneath.
Dude, I don't like that.
It's so weird, but it's like the
Wow.
only one that keeps it in place, kind of. And like the what's it called, index finger is so spread out. It's so weird.
Yeah, don't love that.
But what is nice is that if you take the head off, you can actually have him hold the gun with both hands. It's pretty easy.
If you take the head off, you can have him hold the gun with both hands.
Yeah, so you just remove the head, so you can move the what's it called, the little like shoulder piece past the head. Because if you try to do it with the head on, it's going to have conflictions. But when
Gotcha.
you put it back on afterwards, it'll work perfectly fine. But he
Mhm.
holds both the hand or the gun with both hands perfectly well.
That's dope. I like that. Like I said, the articulation is really nice on it. Definitely better than the Mezco. Like less restriction from the outfit. So
Oh man, I'm still waiting for Mesco to do a Dread. Was it 2000? Well, the Carl Urban movie
2012
versions.
one or
Yeah,
2013?
2012. Yeah, 2020. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off until they do a movie version of the a second movie version, not the Stallone version, but just the
Yeah.
Carl Urban, the good version of Dread.
for sure.
That's the
But
one I
no,
want to.
yeah, no, but it looks good though, man. It's like I'm worried about the material. Like I always stress it. I mean, I'm always in any kind of tight material like that. I'm just worried about the posing,
Mhm.
like just like the Batman '89 Mesco. Like I play with it for a little bit, but then afterwards I was kind of just like, nah, I'm gonna just keep them in the box. Kind of just like I'm not gonna mess with them too much, just because
Yeah,
I'm just worried about it deteriorating or
Yeah.
or just messing up. But
I
all
mean,
good.
you mention that because like I feel like the Batman '89, they do they have this feature where this is
That's
him.
not
It's like a rubber sort of boot around the whole thing.
nice.
So
Yeah.
it's cool. I don't know how well it'll kind of hold. Like for example, I'm gonna bend it all the way down and it'll probably move. Don't love
Yeah,
that, but it's a cool idea.
It feels weird though.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's look in the chat real quick. So Carol says, "Hey guys, hey Carol, what's going
What's
on?
up?
Thanks for joining.
Carol sister, what's up?"
I just wish though it did come with more weapons, because I think I don't, at least for the SDCC one, it comes with him holding like a rifle, and I wish he had with more weapons. I think the Judge one from Mezco came with like the shotgun and a few other weapons.
Yeah. Well, they had two. They had the Scorched Earth, and then they had the regular one. I got the
Yes.
regular one on the secondhand market. The Scorched Earth one did come with the shotgun and the like blanket sort of Shaw material.
Okay, yeah.
Nice. Dimitri, did you get everything?
No, nothing yet. I've just been debating on some Joy Toy stuff. That Warhammer line has just been like, I've been so interested in it, and then Space Marine 2 coming out, I'm like, I want to get more Tyranids from Joy Toy.
Yeah, we got to get on that
Nice.
game, dude. I'm picking that up as soon as it drops.
I already pre-ordered it for me and my girlfriend, and I
Yeah.
cannot wait.
Yeah.
So she plays the game too.
Yes. Or she's
Nice.
not really into it, but I think she's getting into it now with Space Marine 2.
Nice.
For me, the only thing I got picked up this week was just pretty much the Cobra Stinger. So
Wow.
That's awesome, dude.
That just dropped, right?
yeah,
so.
yeah. It's now shipping out to people on Hasbro Pulse, and I think you can get it on Amazon too. So
Cool.
but nice little vehicle, nice little looking cipher. If you can see, I don't know if you can see the insides of it, but
Pretty dark, but I think we can see the gist of it. But that thing is awesome, dude. I'm glad that Joe is doing 112 figures now that aren't HasLabs
Yeah.
and they're just retail. I'm can't wait till they do more stuff just because like I don't think we have really a good 112 scale vehicle line besides McFarlane, which is a
Yeah.
tad bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least stuff
I
that's
mean,
not cheap or cheap like how Hasbro
yeah.
does.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it was 100, you know, it's like came up to like 100, I think, total, you know, after
With the
shipping.
figure though,
So
right?
yeah, it comes with a figure. So
Yeah.
here's the figure. It's like a little Cobra Trooper gray. So nice looking figure. It has all the accessories that normally it comes with. So you come with a little, I guess you could say this is AK-47, and then it comes like a little fire extinguisher.
Nice.
Fire extinguisher.
Yeah, and then the little backpack that he puts on the back.
I hope
And then
they keep using that body though for the what's it called? The
For the
Cobra
troop.
figures. Yeah, because it's the best. I have that one in the
Yeah.
original one, and it's like the original one just isn't that good, and the articulation is kind of there, but it's like doesn't go full how that one does, and that one just has such amazing articulation.
Yeah,
Oh
the
no,
old had that vest that kind of limits it, and I feel like that design is a nice combination of the vest and the articulation.
yeah.
Big time.
The funny thing about this though, it got delivered on Friday, and I had to drive actually 3 hours south to get my driver's license renewed.
Wow.
Because here in Texas, you have to get an appointment for your DL. And so my birthday's in a couple weeks, and everywhere I looked in this area can't get it till November, pretty much an appointment. So I had to look outside of this area. So it was like, okay, well, 3 hours. Okay, no big deal. I'll go down there, come back up, no biggie. But they actually dropped this on Friday when I was out. So I get down there and I get the notification from FedEx. And I looked, it's okay. It's gonna be in the patio. It's gonna be, under the shade. Nope. They drop it on the side of my garage, which is directly in the sunlight.
Oh
So
no.
so for 3.5 hours, it was in the sun. I mean, it was in the shipper box, so it was kind of covered. But man, when I took everything out, when I got home, this guy was like, he was like a noodle.
Loose.
He was like, I mean, he was loosey goosey. I mean, he was crazy, but I mean, it worked out. No harm, no foul. But I'm just like, man, it's like, what the heck? It's like, I have a front porch. You can just, walk up to it. Why go to the side of the house?
That's
Also, a funny thing about the instructions, and I've seen people post about this, they actually tell you how to put the helmet on the Cobra Trooper.
fine. Okay.
It's like how, I mean, like, okay, that's fine, but it's like,
Does
Yeah.
he not
I
come
mean,
assembled with it on already?
no, he didn't. It was like on the side of the well, I think it was actually in the little it comes like a little box that has all the
Okay.
accessories,
Oh yeah.
but still it's like how it's like
A little
okay,
weird.
well,
Yeah.
I'm a 40-year-old man. I know how to put on a hat.
Do
It's like,
not
I mean,
follow helmet or something next to it.
yeah. But no, that's pretty much, yeah. That was the big thing I got this week. So I got some pictures of it, which again, it's always hard to shoot vehicles like that because it's like you have to. It's they're bigger, so I
Yeah.
have to kind of like get a wider canvas and stuff. So it's always tough. You always kind of get like a little piece of it, right? You get like the you're doing a photo. You really don't get all in like this. You kind of just get like maybe like the side of it, or it's in the background and stuff. So I've been kind of playing around with the shots, but. Yeah, just trying to get out there for the gram, just make sure people see it. So
Unless you go outside. If you go
I was
outside,
gonna say outside.
man, I can't. Man, in this heat, I can't do it. I'll literally melt. My camera will melt. Everything will just melt in this heat. Unless I go early in the morning, try and get that the early sunrise. But then I have people look at me like the walkers around my that walk around.
Yeah.
They walk around the track by my neighborhood, and they're just like, "What's this? He's playing with toys. What's he doing?"
Not even that. I
But
bet you, like, if you're having it posed up, just the heat will just mess the joints up and make it super loose.
yeah, and then he'll fall over and stuff. So
Yup.
yeah, that's never fun. But no. So do we want to get into the? Actually, do we want to get into our feature photographer? Do you want to like showcase our feature photographer of the week?
I'm down with that. But I was a question though. Are you gonna get some of the gridiron attachments?
That I'm not sure of. I'm still kind of on the fence on that, just because. Well, I mean, I love them. I love everything that Gridiron puts out. I need to get some stuff for the Vamp. It's just like, I mean, if I go down that road, then I start looking at other stuff that comes out. Then I have to, like, I want to get it's like a slippery slope, right? It's like eventually I
Yeah.
may get some stuff, but it's like I know on the stream I was on this past Saturday, Oz's stream, his clubhouse, Tony's Figs. He great YouTube channel, great supporter of our page and everything, and really great dude. I met him at during Joe Fest, and he showed his vamp that was fully just geared out with gridiron stuff. I mean, it was just like he had. I mean, everything was just like on there. I was like, wow, dude. It's like that is when you see something tricked out like that, it is nice, and you kind of want to get like just get in the gunner seat or just
Yeah.
getting stuff like that. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's so nice. But
They're
I
pretty
mean,
detailed too.
yeah, oh no, they are. It's just I've heard. I mean, I have their actual their throne, their gun throne,
Yeah.
even though it's 1/18 scale. I mean, I never had a problem with it, but some people complain about, like, I guess because it's made out of resin, or it's kind of like the material can
Yeah,
kind
it's like
of
a flexible resin. Like my
yeah
AK I have, it has one of the wire stocks. So the resin is very bendable. So my
yeah
gun, it feels like it's gonna snap on the buttstock. And that's the only issue. If it's some more, it's like I usually buy Gridiron when it's usually like the sales of buy one and get a free gun. That's a mystery
yeah.
gun, or if it's like buy one get one free, something like that from them. So I got like an alien pulse rifle. That's his own version with a bunch of other kitted stuff onto it,
That's nice. That's nice.
and it's pretty nice. Except, oh, what's nice about it too is it's all one mold, so it's pretty durable. And like how the pulse rifle is built, it's a pretty like square gun compared to like most other guns. So
Mhm.
it's the durability is very much there. But I think I have it back in my Joe box. I have the M4 bundle where it comes with like a case and a pistol, and the M4 has like the barrel tubing inside, and then the shroud is its own piece, which is a nice detail. But the resin is so flimsy that when I have the hand gripping
Mm,
the actual shroud,
mm.
the shroud over time has bent over, and like I had to completely remove a piece where the finger or the thumb goes because the hands and the fingers will just push it all the way inside. That just makes it loose and break.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
The Joe hands are very like stiff material. Like I feel like
Yeah.
they're stiff.
Yeah, that can be. Yeah, there's a couple that I know that I cannot get them to like open up. I mean, unless I heat them up or stuff like that.
Mhm.
I think it's low light, or I can't remember which one it is, but it's like, yeah, he definitely just like it. Just I cannot. I always have to warm up the hands. I mean, they are so stiff, some of them. So I can see
Yeah.
that being a problem. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. Have they even announced anything for the Stinger yet on Gridiron? I don't think they have.
I don't think so. Also, you're out of. Oh, no, mine.
Oh,
You're
there you
back in.
go. Yeah, I'll probably move back, but
I don't
yeah.
think so though. I think they might have different colors on the actual pieces, so it might be a bit easier.
Let me see here.
So it shouldn't be that bad because I do know. I think the other one was green, correct? Oh, actually, they have tires for the one you just got,
Okay.
and I believe they have some. Yeah, they have some stuff for it now, but they're all like the accessory packs are all colored, so you have options if you want green. I think it's red and then black.
Let's see here. So, oh, wrong one. So yeah, tires. So okay, not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to get there eventually. Yeah. I mean, they'll have this whole thing. I mean, God, look at that.
I kind of want to buy
Jeez.
one now.
What do
You
what do
need
the
to.
stock ones look like? Pull the stock ones up again, John. Like, what do the regular tires look like in comparison to those?
Oh, okay. Let me see. It's right here. So you can
Oh,
take it.
yeah, it's an upgrade for sure.
I mean, it's enclosed, the in stock one. So I mean, that obviously you have like the little rail bar in the back, and then kind of yeah, you can kind of see a little bit. Yeah, they definitely are upgrading this thing.
And I think on one of the accessory packs too, you can have like little cases on the car that open up to have weapon mounts for like different guns or
Oh
weapon
wow,
cases.
I didn't even know they were doing this. This little missile launcher. It's like,
Yeah,
wow.
the SAM site. Yeah, they've been going pretty hard on vehicles lately too that I've been kind of interested in.
I'm, I mean, it's been a while because I know when they started getting into the dioramas, that's when I was kind of like, oh man, I can't. I need to kind of pull away a little bit here, diorama. It's like, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but let me see here. But still, I mean, just having like these little scenes right here. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like all these accessories. I mean, man. And it's funny the little the wrapping that comes in the Hasbro box. It actually is kind of like a, little canopy or like a little. You can actually use that as a cover
That's
in
cool.
the. Because I think it was Figure Wood had done that. He actually used like this little material right here. I mean, you get like some of the. It looks very similar in the packaging in the Hasbro box when it gets shipped to you. And I was gonna throw it away, but then I remember somebody had posted their BTS and they basically used this kind of material. And I was like, oh yeah, it's like I can definitely can use that. So, but no, Gridiron, yeah, there definitely has a lot of and see the laptops. I don't know stuff like that. That just I mean, I, I just love it. I just like just little I mean little accessories that you can just like throw out there,
The
in the
detail's
background.
insane too for how small it is.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah, definitely. It's like, there you go, Chris, man. Get yourself in the diorama game, man. Put create a little shop.
I wish I had time for that.
I know, man. It's like it gets very limited. I know for me, I started a new job, so well, I mean, same company but new position. But yeah, it's just like
Nice,
kind of
congrats.
trying to thank you, but just trying to manage, having a new manager, a new team, and everything. So it's always, haven't shot as much as I would like to, but you still got a little make a little time just whenever
Yeah.
you can. But so let us get to our feature photographer. This is Oz underscore toy photography. Let me bring up his page.
His work's amazing, by the way. Just stunning.
I know it's like so
Excellent.
great. Such a great photographer. I mean, I think he's I don't know. I think he's relatively new to the toy photography game, but man, his stuff is just and granted, I mean, right off the bat, I mean, we see Tracy, right? We see Flat Top and Tracy. It's like and that I mean, that's by no means a bias on my account. I mean, yes, I love Dick Tracy. But I mean his stuff is, so freaking great. Like I mean, even this, I mean, this taxi back here, I mean, it's does he have BTS? Please. Oh no, it's just the foreground shot, but still, it's just like I mean, such a mood and great atmosphere, great setup. But
I like how he used a vehicle that's also smaller because I do feel like if you use a vehicle that is true 1/12 scale, like you said, it's just so hard to get in the
yeah,
actual frame and shot. But having a character like laying down on the vehicle just gives that forced perspective that
yeah,
it's still big but not as big as you want it to be.
For sure.
right, yeah, because he's laying down, so he's not like standing upright. Because obviously, if he was
Yeah.
standing upright, you could tell like, oh, how's he gonna fit into that, that taxi? But no, here it's just like, yeah, it's perfectly scaled. I mean, everything, the composition, the angle, everything works. And yeah, we need to, Dimitri. You still haven't gotten Tracy yet?
No, I was debating. I just got an Amazon gift card, but I was in between that or the what's it called, the Michael Myers Mezco.
No, you gotta get Tracy, man. It's like, so I know. Me and you, Chris, we gotta get that collab going, man. So I know. Rob has Tracy. KT should be getting crazy Tracy because he's a Mezco enthusiast, so he should. I mean, that's like,
Oh, he flipped on it, huh? He ended up.
well, I mean, he gets everything Mezco. I mean, that's just like I'm just
I
throwing
thought,
out
I
there.
thought
Like
originally he wasn't on board for it, and he didn't
he
pre-order.
he gets everything Mezco, man.
Yeah, yeah.
KT,
He comes around.
Mezco drop something like I'm getting it. Eventually, he's gonna get it because he gets everything Mezco. But no, this is a great shot, man. See, I was I was getting the same kind of mood. So I've been trying to get this little the little talk effect on his watch. So do you put it behind? So it looks like he's putting it behind the watch on his wrist like that. Because whenever I try and do it, it doesn't come out really good on camera. But it seems like that's how you're supposed to do it. You put it right here behind the watch, and it kind of just snaps in place. But oh
Is
no,
there no plugs for it? Because I have the what's it called? The Casino Gomez, and he has effects for his gadget watch. Like it has like a little flame effect and a gas effect, and there's little notches on the washer, like little plug-in pegs.
This is
no
like
for this.
for the wrist.
Yeah,
like a-
yeah, yeah. It kind of just goes over it like that. It's kind of just on
Oh,
top. So,
okay.
but I like the little soft lighting here, and then just like the little hint of Tracy right here. It's nice.
In general, I feel like that because I've tried to do that before, the look where you have a hat on and you have that shadow and then sort of like the bottom.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to do, and I think he did a really great job with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I wonder if the newspaper here kind of helped a little bit with the bounce, kind of just
Yeah.
brought a little bit of light right there. So that was kind of smart to kind of put that in there. That's the obviously that's the prune face typewriter. Stuff in the foreground here. I do want to get a little a bourbon or a little liquor kind of bottle thing here. I've been seeing them on Etsy. I've been wanting to pick those up, just kind of have like a little bit, a little bit more accessories going around. I think I've been using McCready's the neck of McCready little whiskey bottle or bourbon thing he has that comes with them. So as a background effect.
I also like how it's like half drinking, like that small little detail. Like it's just a small detail that really like bring the whole picture together.
I wonder. And
oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Dimitri.
I like how the bot. I don't know where he got it from, but I like how there's an actual like design pattern onto it that has the light bouncing off on it, so it looks like it's actual glass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's an actual dial. Yeah, this background. Yeah, I'm really interested on what this is right here. If it's a like a dollhouse kind of breakout, or if it's a dial he made. Really interested. So
we need more BTS, Oz.
Yep. Give us some BTS.
I think we all need more BTS because I think me and Emerald don't do enough.
Good, oh, there he is. Let me make you full screen real quick right there. What's up, man?
What's up, KT?
What's up? What's good? How's
you
it
doing
going?
good? You doing good, man?
Yeah, man. Back in business.
Nice.
Well, more or less, but back in business, like.
Nice. Good to hear it, man. I see you repping the red. What's that? New York Yankees?
Yeah, I always Yankees fan.
Oh, I thought you liked Limp Bizkit. I thought that's why you were wearing the
red. Yeah, I would wear it backwards.
Yeah, you go.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I was looking at Oz's work. Yeah, man, he's doing good stuff.
Oh yeah,
good
definitely.
On his page. I like the Constantine one he did with the skeletons. That was
yeah. I think that's the next one after this one. So, yep, good shot with flat top Tracy and prune face.
Those like Constantine alone is so worth it just for those cigarette effects.
Yeah,
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, I do need to get a Constantine.
Also, Vaporini for the cigar accessories.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I couldn't bring myself to trade the Constantine for
what are you trying to trade for?
I wanted to trade a Constantine for a Casey Jones.
Casey, yeah.
I know John's looking for Constantine, and so I couldn't bring myself to trade him. So,
but why would you get Casey Jones if you don't have the TMNT set?
Well, because I've got the third party ones, and the Casey Jones is so nice. Like it's just such a nice figure, even standalone. You know.
But you need
and see, I was trying to get a Casey Jones because I knew that Chris, and so I was trying to get one at San Diego Comic-Con. I asked Dimitri, and then also asked some people that were out there, go, hey, is there Casey Jones out there? Because it's like only reason I wanted to get it because I knew you wanted to get a trade going. So it's like if I get him, then I'll just like trade it for Constantine because Constantine with the effects and the fact that he comes, he's in a suit, he's beat up, so you can always have him like be some sort of like kind of like the was it the hood for Marvel Legends? Is it the hood or is it the
it's the hood?
The hood, yeah,
Yeah.
just a beat up character, right? Just a victim that you can have as
It comes,
fodder.
yeah. You look at a lot of stuff too. Like it comes with a hand that has tarot cards, or two hands that have tarot cards.
Love
Yeah,
it.
that's
Taken
nice.
out.
The chainsaw, this shotgun,
Chainsaw.
all crosses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man, this is so good. This is like straight out. This is epic. This is like straight out of a movie. And of course, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the count, KT? How many skeletons can you have in a
4.
shot? 4. Okay, so he's at the max.
Yeah.
That bottom one though, is that a myth? Like the bottom left, is that a Mythic Legions one? Because it looks more like a
Yeah,
Stone
that
Collectibles one.
actually, yeah, I think these two may not be mythics. I think this one here, I think these two are mythics, just from the because you're looking at the elbow joints, right?
Elbow
Yeah,
in the
you
mouth.
think the other are Fush
I
skeleton?
think yeah,
They
they may
look
be
like
foot.
it.
Yeah, but again, I mean, background, foreground, I mean, it makes it work. I mean, as far as the scaling and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the shot that I really, when I saw, I was like, oh my god, who did this? And it's like
Yeah.
really, really great shot.
I also love like the background windows. Like they also just
Mhm.
have that gothic feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's almost as great as the new Crow movie. You know.
Oh my gosh, man.
I guarantee you, I'll watch it. And I'll probably
Did you-
enjoy it. Like,
Oh, I was
I
gonna say, did you watch it already?
No,
Nah, it looks good to me.
nobody saw that. Nobody saw that.
Yeah. Gonk.
Gonk. Yep.
So people paid what when they did the mystery box? How much did they pay for it? 75 or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was something like that.
75
for
pop?
for 2 figures.
Wait, so it was 75 for 2 figures?
Yeah, 2
Oh,
figures.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good deal then. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it
Yep.
was just one. I didn't buy it because I thought it was one for 75. I was like, never mind.
No, it was 2. So
It was like
for
one
me,
sheets and then one standard.
I just
Yeah.
didn't
Nice.
want to go through the grief of like getting shitty picks and then having to like hunt people down to trade. Yeah, so
I would have got Iran for sure. I'd have gotten 2
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I need to get a swig though, because apparently that's the big thing for Allegiance Con though. You have to get a swig for the Swig 1000.
Oh, I need a swig so bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got swig. I need the thief guy.
I want snag.
So, but are you gonna go for Legion's Con? I think it's Friday night or Saturday night for the Swig 1000 to go up there and get your. I guess you go up there and like give
What
it
is
to
a
him.
swig when that it's a new version of swig?
What is this?
Well, it's like a so you give them a swig, right, and they're gonna take a picture of all 1000 of them, because it's something that I guess Jeremy came up with and stuff. So it's like a collaborative effort with everyone. So it's like they want you to bring your swigs to Legion's Con, and they'll take a picture with all these all these swig figures and stuff. So
And what do you?
I mean,
So you get exposure from it. That's
well, I mean, cool little collaborative effort, right?
Sounds fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you go up there and go, hey, here's my swig.
I wasn't sure if there's like a prize or something, or like a toy you get or something.
You get a
man.
swig.
Yeah, you take one of your swigs, that got that gets photographed. But it's a little collaborative, effort. Go up there, maybe a little bit early before the con. I don't know how that, again, it's go in there and kind of just hang out. Just again a little collaborative type of, hey, I got a swig.
Yeah, it's like a group, be a team building activity.
Team building. Yeah.
Yeah.
But great shot here. And I mean, I want to say that's a digital background, and then obviously a dial here.
The rain effects, yeah, he is the
Rain effects
yeah.
I can't tell though if some are natural and some are digital, because some is obviously digital, but the figure looks wet as well.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at on the helmet. Probably maybe some like droplets kind of just like sprayed on there to kind of give it the wet look, and then you had like a little digital rain effect on there. So
it's a good idea.
Skeletons, man, can't go wrong with the skeletons.
Where
you at, KT?
Well, you told me to wait. You and Rob told me to wait for Legion's Con, but
yeah,
I really want them for Halloween, so I don't know. But they're going for like 75 a pop on eBay, basically.
God damn.
You got one for $0, man. So it's like
I know. I appreciate that. I'm just saying, like, like I want like at least 3 of them.
No, yeah, they're nice though, man. They really are.
3 is the sweet number for me.
3 is the good number.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, they'll have plenty. I think there's a street event. I have to look. It was in
New York
my
Comic Con, they might. I'm hoping they bring something New York Comic Con because they are doing
yeah,
a table there. So we'll
That's
see.
yeah.
Is that coming soon? Because I know there's an anime in New York right now.
October. So Anime Con just passed. They changed. Anime Con used to be in November, but they changed it to August. I heard it was whack. I heard it was like barely anything there.
Okay.
Besides cosplay, like there's no reason to go.
Yeah.
And then Comic Con is October. It's like the third week of October, I believe. The third weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm only going Saturday. I used to go like 2-3 days, but like I don't know. When I stopped collecting commission art and I stopped collecting like old OG comic issues and stuff.
Yeah.
It's no reason to just, like go more than one day really.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is Mezco going to be there?
They haven't been. I doubt it, bro. They haven't been a mess. They haven't been near Comic Con in the last like 2-3 years.
Bro, how are they going to go to
Okay.
LA Comic Con but not New York Comic Con like that?
Wait,
They
they're in
know,
LA?
they know San Diego Comic Con is more
San Diego, yeah.
televised,
San Diego.
more
Oh.
hyped than New York Comic Con is. New York Comic Con gets the leftovers, really, to be honest with you. I mean, the only like exclusives like New York Comic Con gets, like mainstream wise, is like SH Figure Arts. Like they'll do some exclusive toys, Bandai, and like that's really it. Like out of the stuff that we collect, there's no real like truly unique. What's the word? Exclusive reveals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Mezco used to do it. I remember like they did like the Black Sovereign Knight and Black Mass 2-pack for New York
Mhm.
Comic Con. And then like before then they did like Miles Morales Spider-Man exclusive for New York Comic Con. I do miss when they did that, man. That was dope.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do though?
Just aesthetically, I feel like Mezco is such a East Coast New York kind of
Yeah.
thing. It's just,
Yeah.
Exactly. Nah.
whoa, what is this?
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, well, that's I think it's Mythic Legion body, maybe with like
That's a mythic body.
It's a body,
head.
yeah.
with a custom head. Oh, Mythic Customs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Good soft lighting, good atmosphere.
Hmm.
I love
That's the
the
one
Dio piece.
yeah. It's so minimalistic too. It's not
Yeah.
like, overpowering. It's not like, hey, look at this dial. It's more or less like look at the figure. The dial is kind of like there for the scenery, but it's mainly, centered around the subject. That's the one thing I am worried about Legion's Con is all the custom stuff though. It's like that is and some of that stuff can get kind of pricey, like the heads, the dials and everything. Oh my gosh, like KT, you're gonna have a like freaking like you can have like 2 boxes.
I
Going
don't
home
think
with
I
you.
would dig into custom Mythic
No,
Legion.
no. My stuff that you're gonna take back with you in the
Oh.
Uber,
Yes.
I got you.
and then you're gonna ship back when you get back home. It's
Oh.
like that's you can have like 2 boxes full of that stuff because it's like I can't.
You're really gonna go ham like that? You're not gonna save room for Mezco?
No, man, no. Well,
Nah.
well, I mean, well, that's the whole reason for the transaction to happen at Legion's Con. Chris is gonna bring Storm Shadow, and I'm gonna have a Mezco.
You don't have enough Mezcos. Stop. You need more. You've only touched the tip. You gotta go down to the shaft, all right, man. What are you doing?
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Either commit or don't. Like,
But
So
after being featured, though, congratulations, by the way. I'm sure
thank you.
now you're all in.
No, I mean, so
this is the second time
so
John has been featured, and he's just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's how you play it, man. Just show
Such
you're
a
not
diva.
interested. Don't show you're interested. Just play it coy. Don't be like, let's say, oh, that's oh great. I won, great.
All right, too cool for school. Got it. Okay, yeah.
But no, seriously though. I mean, like I'm getting Duke. So Duke's on, I don't know when he's coming, but he should be on his way, hopefully. And then Joker, Robin, Two-Face, hopefully down the road. Storm Shadow, the blank. I got the blank.
Nice.
So I mean, it's like that's what 5-6 figures. I mean, yeah, it's
The
like
animated Joker or like older Joker?
no, the
Golden
classic
Age Joker.
Golden Age, yeah. So Golden Age Joker and Robin. That's like I'm not. That's what I'm sticking with. I mean, because I got the Golden Age Batman, and I think they mesh well with the Dick Tracy universe. So it's like you can do a lot of world building and storylines with that. So Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always.
You might know this already, John. I know you have the Batman, but they have on the Mezco site the 2-pack with Batman and Two-Face.
Yeah, but then I gotta flip the Batman. It's like I'm not good at flipping stuff, man. I still have that Snake Cobra Commander. It's like
Use it for trade bait or something like that.
I guess, yeah, but it's like I'm just not
That's
good
what
at
I've
that.
been doing.
It's like I mean, yeah, because it's like 190 on Mezco, right? The 2-pack.
Yeah,
I think
190 buy now, ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
rolling?
Yeah, I noticed it the other day. I forgot why I was looking through the Mezco site, but I was like, oh shit, they still have that? That's cool. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
nice to just go see what they have
Yeah.
buy now, you know?
Yeah.
I think they have the Superman too. I think Superman that's the next one on my list
That
too.
one's
is
really
the,
good.
Yeah.
I'll check
That's
real
what.
quick.
Oh my gosh, man! It's like
Yeah, they
What
do
is-
have the Superman, and it's so funny. It's 125 here, you know, the retail, but on Amazon, I think it's like 140 something right now.
and that's what's crazy. It's like really, it's like
It's like $80 at one point.
They
I
just had
know.
a sale
Watching-
too.
I've been watching the Fantastic Four. I'm like, can this go down any cheaper? Like, I don't want to spend like even 350. Like, I'm just like, I don't like them like that. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to spend
I
350.
think the cheapest is like 390 right now. Yeah, 390.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Doom, so you might as well get Fantastic Four. So
I know, but just like the Fantastic Four just suck. Like, comic wise, movie wise, it's just they're so.
Dude, wait, Pedro's coming. Just wait for Pedro. Vote for Pedro, man. I'm
He's
telling
my
you.
least favorite out of all of them. The only hope is the guy who was in the Punisher show is playing the Thing, but you know him as the guy from the Bear.
The bear, yeah. Dude,
Real quick, I met him one time in New York when I was in New York.
Oh, yeah?
Before he was on Punisher, before he was on the Bear. Yeah. I met him at
he's
Archer.
cool. He's cool, right? He's cool.
Yeah, he seemed like
Yeah.
Well, why'd you meet him though? Like, how'd you recognize him?
So we were at an art exhibition, and I see him, and I'm like, I just in my head, I'm like, that guy looks familiar. I'm trying to figure it out, and then I can't. He was in something before that, and I kind of pegged him for that, and then he came out on Punisher, and I was like, oh, that was that guy that I met in New York, and then So
Yeah.
You're gonna try to say, oh my god, can I get an autograph? Like,
no. I love these figures. This is NECA, right?
I have no idea what these are.
Is it NECA?
These are
Yeah,
NECA.
Oh.
They're like just these kids in like Halloween costumes. I kind of
my
want
gosh.
them, but they're kind of tall. Like I feel like they're not gonna size well with them.
Oh, they're like 7-inch or some shit.
It's it's on the 7-inch scale, so they're
Wow.
probably like 5-inch or something.
Yeah, like 5 inches. Yeah.
So yeah, it's tall, almost as tall as Batman.
Yeah, it's tall as Batman, exactly. They're so cool looking though, and this is like such a fun shot, like Halloween, like just out in the city, like 70s kind of looking style costume.
Yep. Oh, it's funny. The phone booth right here. I think that's the Grime City phone booth, and that's what
Is that
Rob
what Rob
was.
just got?
Yeah. He got some stuff on Grime. It's like, man, it's like, I mean, so awesome because I think even the lamppost. Well, actually, that says Elm Street. So is that something from Freddy? I think.
Yeah, I think there's an accessory pack for Freddy.
Yeah.
that comes
Okay,
with, like,
okay.
Yeah.
I need to get that accessory pack for the Mummy. I definitely need to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the Basset and the Pharaoh. I can't remember his name, but the the Egyptian
Anubis.
Anubis,
Yeah.
So, man, that's just like this is such a good shot. So this is called Ben Cooper Costume Kids collaboration, huh? Ben Cooper Costume Kids, huh?
Who's Ben Cooper though?
I have no idea. That's what. That's what. But but like Chris said, they're from NECA, so really nice. Because I think there was a previous. I don't know if this might be part of the collab that he's in. So yeah, this one 1313 Camp Blood Dave.
Make sure to start shooting your Halloween pics now, so you're ready for October.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so bad about that. Oh, there he is, man. There's the king.
They're all sold out. They're literally all sold out.
What is the Ben Cooper?
Yeah.
Man, this is such a nice shot. So I think everyone except Dimitri, right, got the king.
Yeah.
Dang, Dimitri.
I don't own any Conan. I was like debating on it too, and then I was looking recently, and they're all like $200 or 280.
See, I knew that was gonna happen. I was just like, nope. I'm gonna go.
I mean, dude, like I'm not even like the biggest Conan fan, but they're like just genuinely like good made toys.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I think my biggest my biggest thing I kept saying was like double jointed arms. I thought they were double jointed, but I guess not double jointed, single jointed.
No,
I
no,
guess they're double jointed now.
the last two are double jointed, I believe.
Yeah.
But the first
Yeah.
one is single jointed.
No, actually, I got the second one. You talking about the one with the blue shirt? He's single jointed.
Oh,
so,
is he? Oh, I
yeah,
maybe it's just King.
The
That's
king,
double
the king is double jointed. So
Mm.
this is really nice, man. He actually put
I love the BTS. The BTS.
the cobwebs, and
Yeah.
so he has a digital screen back there, and then I mean simple lighting, but then he put some atmosphere. Looks like.
Yeah.
So, man, you're having a leak on your atmosphere aerosol, KT?
Dude, it happens like every other pack I buy. There's at least like one can that like it just leaks off the rip, like spraying it. I don't know like
What
how
do you
to
mean?
fix it.
What do you mean leaks?
Like the water, like when I push the button, it like the water comes out from underneath or something like that. Like it's
Dang,
not a
that's
lot,
like-
but I'm just saying like it's leaking. You know what I mean? So like
weird.
every time I spray,
Yeah.
I got like water, whatever the shit is on my hands and stuff.
Is that like
And
condensation?
it comes from here?
Yeah, no, like the
Nozzle?
cap, the cap.
Oh, like under here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like I don't know. It's like they always have like one can that has a defective cap, basically.
Do you shake? I'm assuming you shake them.
Yeah, I shake it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I just,
shoot,
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, it's not like what poisonous or toxic, right? So like,
What's up, Ryan?
No, it's not. What's up,
Yeah.
Ryan? The man of the hour, right here.
what's up, Ryan? It's good, man.
Good shots, man. Good shots. We're just enjoying your work right here, man. It's like so awesome. Oh, we got Henrock here in the house too.
Nice.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Dude,
up?
he's been killing it too, man. Henrock, man.
Mm.
It's like every time I see his stuff, and that's the thing, man. It's like when you see these shots from the photographers, especially if it's Mezco or Mythic Legions, they're like, oh, I gotta get that figure. I have to get it now. It's like just like Green Goblin. For some reason, I've been seeing a lot of shots of Green Goblin, and it's like, oh,
Really?
now I have to get them. Yep, yeah. For some
Mezco one?
reason, yeah, Mezco Green Goblin. I'm just like,
I gotta say, for someone who's not a big Spider-Man fan, I took a great picture of Green Goblin. Like, I very rarely do I like pat myself on the back, but like, I was like, wow, the one pick I actually do like a great job. It's like it's an IP that I don't care about.
You did a really good one with Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
yeah.
example. It's always
Yeah.
the ones that I don't care about. So for some reason I do good. With
Was that the one on the thumbnail? I think was that the one I used on the because that one really stood out the Hawkeye one on the
Oh yeah.
on the little sled deal, the little rider.
I went for a little bit of a colorful style. A little outer
Didn't you
space.
want that figure too, but without the actual like little vehicle part?
No, I just wanted it because like I wanted to complete my Avengers. So like
Yeah.
like all my toys are a mix and match of the characters Mezco makes. Whatever Mezco or Mayfix doesn't make, I go through Marvel Legends. So it's like Hawkeye is only available through Marvel Legends. So I was like, all right, I'll grab them. And it was like for $25. So I was like, shit.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, and from $50 I'll take it. So I was like, all right. I also bought the villains pack from Wolverine that came out like years ago. So because I wanted Callisto and I wanted Mastermind from my X-Men villains.
Is that the one that came with Cable? The second Cable?
It came with Cyber and it came with Omega. It came with the
Omega Red. That's what I meant.
The reissue of Omega Red with the white instead of gray coils, it's white coils, and he comes with the screamy face.
Yeah.
If you mind going back, John, to the previous photo.
Yep. This one here.
Mythic needs to start doing some like undead head sculpt like that, man. Like I'm sorry.
So, yeah. What's are these customs
these are
or are they?
customs, yeah.
Okay.
It makes me wonder what's keeping Mythics from going like really gnarly with their designs.
Yeah, because they've been going like undead with the skeleton stuff. Why not just adding like some kind of?
I may ask them
Like,
at New York Comic Con. I'd be like,
Go ahead.
can you guys get some watch a horror movie and get some.
They'll be
the necromancy stuff.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. Or like with the necromancy like characters coming out with the skeleton stuff, it would be nice having some like weird like I guess body horror face stuff with Mythics just to have it, even if it's just like swappable heads.
Yeah, I can see that. Actually, I was on with Trevor, the 1/6 shooter for Mythics on this past Saturday. He kind of was talking about that, kind of talking about how they may dive into more of the kind of horror aspects or dive more into like the for like cosmic stuff, right? Because we were mainly showcasing his recent stuff, which is the cosmic, the latest
Yeah.
wave that's on for pre-order. And it's funny because he talks about, so the stuff he shoots with is pretty much prototypes. They're all kind of like just like
Oh yeah.
I've
like
heard
from his perspective, like they're really like not. It was so cool because it was like they're not finished products. They're pretty much just like, he has to be very gentle with them because they're again, they're prototypes.
Yeah.
And so he said that was like the hardest thing was trying to work with them. I was like, really? It's like I would, in my mind, I'm thinking when you're shooting for these companies, yeah, you get like a finished product. I mean, it's like, you just pose it, whatever, and like do it. But it's like, oh, really? So you get like something that's still kind of like, in the process of being made. So I was like, okay, well, that was kind of cool to kind of, get that little insight. But he did mention
I'm
how,
sure Mesco does it too when they actually
yeah,
on the rare like, so when they tease the releases, I feel like it's Photoshop, but when they actually drop it and they show different pictures and stuff, I feel like that's actually like a prototype someone's working with. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but it's so always cool to kind of hear from a photographer,
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
doing the pictures and hear their experience working with it. But
Yeah.
no, he was talking about that there may be something. He was being very coy, obviously, because he
He's
knows. He
got it.
knows. Yeah,
Mhm.
he knows. So
Yeah.
we're kind of like, and we're actually asking him, hey, so is there any kind of secret stuff that's coming in Legion's Con? He's kind of like, well, he's just like, just, yep. So yeah, I think he knows what's coming down the pipe. So I mean, you should be interested.
I
Hey,
think
baby.
we should just all we should take the Four Horsemen team to watch Alien Romulus and be like, see that, make that, use that as inspiration for your Cosmic Legion figures.
Well, I think the running gag really is like, really you should just ask him. Like, don't even ask him if anything new's coming out. Just ask him, hey, is there a dragon? Are we getting a dragon? Because that's like the that's like the running like.
Yeah, but I want to know if we're getting a gnarly dragon, not like Falco from Never
It's
Ending Story.
just stop, KT. It's not gonna be that. Just I know you want it to be that because
Or Peter's dragon. Some shit.
there he is. What's going on, Oz? Yeah, I was
What
on the show
up?
this
What's up, man?
past Saturday. And see, Oz says, "Oh, Trevor knows. He's good at keeping their secrets." Yep. I mean, and I'm sure that's hard, man. I'm sure you're, maybe not now because I think probably maybe in September, October, he's probably going to start taking the photos for the new stuff that's going to be revealed. And I'm sure it's always hard, man. It's always hard to kind
I
of.
hope they push back Necronomicus wave because I'm like my wallet's not ready. Like it really isn't ready because I want like almost damn near all of the fucking waves. So it's like, and also I
Get it,
want like
man.
at least 3 of the undead soldiers that they look like White Walkers almost.
Did you
You know what I
PO
mean?
any of it, or are you just waiting for BBTS?
Nah, dog. Like I can't do that, bro. I can't pre-order something that's gonna take like 2 years out in full price. Like I'll do deposits all day.
Yeah.
But like I can't be out of pocket like that. It's like a mental thing. It doesn't sit right with me. No offense to, I'm sure that style it's that's how they run their business and that's what benefits them. But personally, I cannot do it.
Yeah.
So I'll just eat the bullet and pay $10 more on retail and you know what I mean. That's it.
Yeah, I went pretty hard on that one. I'm excited that's gonna be dropping.
The only one I've ever pre-ordered directly with them, besides obscure figures, is the Red Suns wave. I got because there was so much stuff I like dead ass like really wanted. Like I wanted the frozen ogre.
Yeah.
They had a couple like Asian themes. They had like the Oni demon warrior. I was like, I gotta get that for the low. I got the scorpion guy too. He looks like a scorpion assassin. And I forgot what else. I got the Minotaur. I had to get the Minotaur, man. Gotta represent the Taurus. So I prefer pre-order paying full because then I know, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of people are like that. It's just, I don't make the big bucks yet, so I gotta chip in where I can.
It's tough. Yeah, no, I get that. But no, that was our feature photographer, Oz_toy photography. So I put his Instagram in the chat. So give him a like and a follow. Look him up. But yeah, if you want to get featured, just put the hashtag out there, #GeekedOutClick.
So and to get featured, tag us as a collaborator. When invite us as a collaborator before you post, and that way we'll get the message and acceptance so that you're featured on our page to further your reach through the algorithm, as well as use the hashtag GeekedOutClick all squished together. And then that's how we usually pick our winners. So
Yeah.
we're trying our best to get around to everyone. You know, we have a lot of faithful supporters. Just bear with us. We're gonna we want to make sure everyone gets their shine. But yeah.
Sweet. So do we want to get to the new releases? Because I
Yep.
know KT, you want to get to this one here because I know you're gonna cop this one. I think was it tomorrow?
What, you talking medieval spawn? Is that one?
No. I'm talking about, dude. No,
Are
I'm
you,
talking
you
about.
doing that one, KZ? The medieval spawn?
No, he's doing this right here.
Oh yeah.
You're
So
doing
like
this, right?
I read more into the background. So like the reason why this character looks a lot like GI Robot, which was an old school DC character, is because Jeff Johns, when he launched like his own, it's called the Unnamed Universe, where he would pick these obscure DC characters and revamp them for the image line. So this is an example of GI Robot being revamped in his style, which is Junkyard Joe. There's also another character that's it's a he's inspired by Dr. Phosphorus, Blight, Captain Atom, um, the green radiation flaming skeleton look. I think his name is Greiger, or Greiger, something like that, if I'm spelling it correct. That's also a part of his Image Comics universe where he's revamping DC characters. So I may pick this up just because of that, because that's a really cool approach, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, not bad. I mean, not bad looking figure.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I
this
gotta
is.
see more of the
Accessory.
teaser pics. Like I gotta see in action and what weapons it has and da da da. You know what I mean?
And
I
I've
think-
kind of been hearing about that. So as far as like, I think I was on the Discord for the one of the Discords I was on, and there were someone was complaining about like, well, I wish Mezco really had like a social media or some sort of like, some manager over that, because like, I mean, we get these drops, right?
Yeah.
And even here, it says pre-order, right? And it has a Mezco exclusive, like the blank, right? You didn't think it was going to be even
Yeah,
you,
they,
Casey,
yeah,
you thought it was going to be just like, oh, it's a pre-order, like whatever. It's like, no,
yeah.
it's an
I didn't
in-stock
know
item.
either.
And
Yeah, I didn't know.
so that's one thing I do agree. In my short, I will admit, my short limited time dealing with Mezco, it's like with their forthcoming, it's like it's not very clear. I'll
not
say
there.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, so
But
is this going to be a buy now? Is that what you're saying?
it's
We
gonna
don't
be
know.
fun.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't. Is it? It says pre-order, so it's like, is it buy now or pre-order?
I don't know. I guess they're changing their style from doing surprise drops or like 1 day drops where it's buy now and etc. Like Slugfest, Bartholomew Vex, the variant. I think maybe they're trying to do like pre-order exclusives now. But I mean, like they teased this at San Diego Comic Con, so you can't really say you were blind or to it coming.
Yeah.
Especially how it is with all toy companies all across the board when it comes to fall and winter. They want to get as many POs in, as
Yeah.
much money for the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, I'm interested to see more. I have to see more before I make my decision. But it's
I
a
think
very
we
cool.
did see some stuff at SDCC. I think it comes with an M16. I think it's some extra mags,
okay.
extra hands, and I think a 1911.
I'm hoping it comes with at least like one alternate head. Like something a little bit
Yeah.
more like meaner. But I don't think the character is like that. So who knows?
Which one,
The
Dimitri? Was it?
Nightwing. Yes, this baby finally came out, dude. Yo, go to the website and let's look at the accessories. Cause I'm not even a Nightwing fan, dude. I'm so happy just to have finally have a new DC Mezco figure. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that beautiful symbol. Look at that shit.
He's
Keep
still
going.
available. He's still
Scroll to the
available.
pics. Yeah, because it's so good. Scroll to the
It's still available because it's a pre-order. It's an open pre-order.
scroll to the pics. Look at it. You got the batons. You got the lightning batons because he has the stunners.
So
Yeah.
I've been wondering about this.
Those are so
So
good.
pending license approval. I mean, what is that like? I always wonder why
They always have that. Every time they
Yeah.
show off a figure, is what they have. It's because on the contract side, they're still doing negotiations and finalizing the deal to get it
Okay.
executed. Yeah.
So I mean, could he still look like this, or is it like they could change it?
No,
After?
I mean, once they post the pre-orders, it's basically it's a done deal.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
have to say that until it's actually executed and posted. Yeah, I mean,
for legal jargon, legal
Yeah.
terms, yeah.
Kind of similar situation with Constantine when they showed him. They did not show him with any of the guns. They only showed him
Yeah.
with the accessories
Mm.
because of like this kind of situation.
what the fuck?
I love all the accessories. I think it's
No.
way better than the
This is nice for her.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that.
But I think the other company did that better though. What's their name?
No.
Mafex?
Listen,
Mafex, the
I
Mafex.
bought the Mafex Nightwing, and
Yeah.
listen, I mean, it was sculpted nicely and everything, but the paint job was so fucking shiny, bro. Like it was.
I'm
like,
just talking about the twist. I'm just talking about the
Oh,
baton
yeah,
twist. I
okay,
think
yeah.
everything else is better, but I like the Mafex baton
Yeah,
twist.
yeah.
I'm
I
just-
I couldn't really capture it. Like it looked funny to me, but maybe your style made it look fine. But I don't know.
I don't know, Dimitri. What do you think about this the suit right here and like kind
I
of
like
keeping
it.
it
What do you
exposed?
think of this work of art? You tell me.
I mean,
Oh,
look,
actually, one thing that bothers me big time, just after seeing the what's it called, the Dick Tracy stuff, those head sculpts are so good on those
Yeah.
figures. I wish
Yeah.
they added some more like shadows and like things to the faces. But then again, I also know it's a comic character, but also the
Yeah.
suit just so detailed where it's like it's kind of blending realism, but then the face isn't realism, or having that like mixture of what's it called, realism with their own artistic integrity, which I would like those faces in the middle, those two ones look like there's actual shading to them compared to the other ones.
yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn, 18 hands.
Look
Oh
at
my
that,
gosh.
beautiful. You need this, Sean.
I
Chris.
agree with KT though. This looks amazing. I might get it.
Chris, you better sell your Mayfix one. And
I can do it. I got this. I got this
yeah.
order.
And see, I get so much like kind of just like overwhelmed, right, with the hands. Like I can't. That's too much. Like what am I gonna do with all these hands? It's like it's just too much.
I mean, can you ever have too many girls? You know.
I mean,
look
accessory.
at beautiful accessories. Look at that. All the good, all that bells and whistles. Look at that.
So I mean, for these, so these effects right here. So how do you? So
Batons.
okay, so you put them on the batons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
I
okay.
think they showed it in the pictures too. Like the one on the bottom is like they're connected to both batons.
So yeah,
Okay, so it's kind of like a thing like that where you kind of
he's
just hold
charging
it,
up.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, it's like think of Arkham. Think of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Arkham City or whatever game it was. Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh
Beautiful.
man.
Try to find a photo with like a pose.
What's
Like
up, no chewing? What's good, man?
Hey, it's Miss
Congrats.
yeah,
He
congrats.
got featured at what toy? What platform was it? Toy Pick or?
No, Mesco Mondays, man.
Mesco Monday. Yeah,
Mesco
yeah. Congrats, no chewing. Congrats,
It's
bro.
now it's one thing. So I will say real quick before we move on, but the so I saw Mega J's posting today on YouTube, his final day from San Diego Comic-Con. It's so funny when you when you go to a con, right, and you meet people in person. I did not realize that No Chewing was a tall fellow. I mean,
Is he?
yeah, because I mean they show him with the toy father Machi Toy. Chewy. I did not realize you were.
We talked to him
short
before.
for Chewbacca. He's so tall.
Yeah, I guess because man, I was shocked because he Mega J did like a wide angle on his shot, saying hello to everyone, and everyone introduced themselves, and then when he went to Chewy, he kind of had to like kind of go up a little bit because Chewy, he's like kind of like Rob. I think Rob's a pretty tall fellow too,
Really?
and yeah. When I met him at PowerCon, so it's like it's always interesting when you go to these cons. There you go.
John really loves tall men, so sorry.
Tall as I am handsome. There you go.
Perfect timing, no chew.
There you go. Because it's just I guess we're in this medium, right? We're virtual, but then when you meet each other, somebody may be taller than you expect or shorter than you expect. I mean, I met some people.
You're blushing right now.
No, it's just I think that's what those when if you meet me at a con and I kind of go like this, I'm like. I have this awestruck face, like, dude, I didn't realize you were that tall because I think all of us.
I guess we can never bring John to a basketball game.
Dude, no, I mean, dude, amongst us toy nerds, geeks and everything.
What do you think? We're all just a bunch of midgets like walking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking like
shoulders up, like it's generally shoulders up.
Right, exactly. You're not seeing us standing and stuff like that.
You
so
gotta
I'm thinking,
stereotype us, John. All right, I mean, we don't all fit the nerdy.
So what do you, KT? So are you trying to prep me for like when you show up? You can what are you 6'4"?
No, I'm a baby face 5'7" a biracial angel. All right.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. That's my expectation. So when I see, if I saw like Chris, if he shows up at Legion's Con, he's like 6'5". I'm like, dude.
Chris is the GQ model of all of us. You know,
I'm
he's
5'11".
got the beard. He's got
5'8".
the mysterious attitude.
5'8". Yeah, and exactly. That's what I expect. So whenever you see somebody that's not 5'8", or below, it's like, okay, well,
Chris is the prince of our group.
A princess, buddy.
Why don't you purify yourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah. But no, man, it's good. No chewing, and also, just the good seeing you in that video from Mega J. It's like, I can't wait. I think Chewy, are you going to, if you want to put in the chat, are you going to Legion's Con? Because man, it's gonna be nice for the
wait, man.
the Toy Daddies, Geeked Out Click, kind of have like this little collaborative.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be nice. Can't wait. So that Batman. So is this part of like the?
That's Supreme Knight Batman.
Yeah, he's like older.
But is it supposed to be all tied? Because I'm obviously that's Nightwing.
So Batman. So Mezco released like the three versions of, well, 4 if you count the Golden Age. They released the what was supposed to be like inspired by the first appearance of Detective Comics, Ascending Knight Batman. That was without the wired capes. And then
I think they're all without wired capes. That's the last one.
Supreme Knight is the first one with wired capes. But then after that, they went with a new 52 kind of 90s, 2000s look of Batman, which is Sovereign Knight. And then they moved on to the more Dark Knight Returns, bulky looking Batman, older Batman with the Supreme Knight version. And then they did the Golden Age, which is, retro. So
this is like the most contemporary one, and then I feel like the rest of the designs for Nightwing as well as Robin are kind of the contemporary ones, so that's why they put it together.
I feel like Sovereign Knight is like my go-to Batman, just because
like that one more.
Like I'm more preferable to the New 52 version, because that's what reignited my love for comic reading.
Dude, Capullo and Snyder. That was
before you go away,
dude, have you seen Snyder's launching his own version of Marvel Ultimate Universe? It's called Absolute Power Universe, where they revamp the stories of the main characters. So Batman, instead of being like a rich guy, he's gonna be like from the streets. Like and he's just like diesels as crap as fuck. And then you have a Wonder Woman who's gonna be a witch. If you read the comics, there is some accuracy there. She's gonna be like part witch or something like that. It's gonna be like Superman. I forgot what was the premise behind Superman. It was like Superman.
He's actually.
It was Superman if he wasn't raised by his parents. Martha and whatever.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Martha and Pa Kent. Yeah.
I'm excited for it, man. It's gonna be an interesting read. I haven't been able to read like the other Elseworld stuff, like DC. I've heard nothing but great things about DC zombies and DC vampires. So interesting, man.
What's going on, Cal?
What's up, Cal?
What I was gonna say though about this is, looking more at the pictures, I hope they add like a metallic lining or just some like lighter gray to the actual like padding of the armor, like the what's it called, the like ab armor, because you like lose it completely in photos.
They're not gonna, bro. That's what you're gonna get.
Okay. Yeah. Because even the pouches though, the pouches are just straight black.
Yeah, I can see that.
I do like. It looks like they've got a little bit of like lining on the wrist gauntlets. Like that's
the blue finish. Yeah.
Well, like even like the lining in between the actual muscle padding, it could have also been blue. Like a darker blue.
You could, I guess you could do that.
Hopefully, this means that we're gonna get Red Hood eventually.
Hopefully, yeah.
I need Red Hood.
So I take this as D Amazing. It looks like his photos.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I get the sense too, because you're trying to bring out this black here, so the face kind of gets a little bit overexposed a little bit. I think is that what you were kind of wondering about, Dimitri? Kind of like the face sculpts, because I mean, for me, it looks very kind of washed out, but maybe and that's my main fear about Duke, because some of the pictures I've seen of Duke, he that kind of light skin kind of just really gets kind of washed out in the photos and stuff, or gets blown out.
Just increase the sharpness. That usually
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of my photos is what I do. It's just kind of just I do that with the saturation because especially well, I
Yeah,
really for
saturation.
this, especially for this because yeah, you're trying to bring out this black, and then yeah,
Yeah.
this kind of gets this will get a little washed out. So
That's
Yeah.
why when I
but
do like my sovereign night, my lighting is never like face on. It's always side or top.
right, yep.
I'll say this
Maybe.
figure does look amazing though. I'm actually excited since they haven't released a DC in a figure in a while, and it just
Yeah.
looks so good.
Let's go. Come on, KT. You get
Yeah.
yours yet?
I'm not getting this.
This was by now, right? So this should be like 6 weeks. This should be.
Don't worry.
I want an
That's what I'm hoping.
official
That's
the
what,
question figure.
nobody knows what that is. Nobody. I mean,
I know who the question is, and yes,
What
this
is
is
another
very
question?
close. Very close.
Anyone who grew any '90s kid who grew up watching DC Justice League Unlimited the cartoon would know who the question is. Like he was like he was the MVP of that show.
any '80s kids know who the blank is, so that's the thing.
He was smashing the Huntress and getting shit done.
I was gonna
Okay,
say, isn't he with Huntress?
yeah, he was.
Did you guys know about like the original blank? I want to say it was Kenner that made it, but like it was a really
No.
rare figure.
No.
The well, no, I think it was Playmates. So Playmates made the
Yes,
original.
yes.
Yeah,
So the story was is that they had the line, they released the line before the movie comes out, but
Mhm.
they didn't want to spoil the fact that Madonna was the blank, and so they
Right.
waited until after the movie came out to release the blank figure. But they did like a really low production of it, and so now
Right.
if you have that original blank figure,
So
it's
does
like,
Madonna look ugly like that in the movie?
No, it's like
they
no.
generally
Yeah, so it's like Breathless. What's her name?
Dude, Madonna.
Breathless.
Can we just all agree that Madonna is it's like a walking just nightmare right now? Like I've never been
No
more like I watch a lot of horror movies and I've never been more terrified of another human in my life.
We're
It's
not
just
gonna.
that need to hold on to youth instead of aging gracefully.
Dude,
You
she
know what I
looks
mean?
terrible. Oh
That's
my,
it.
like she looks like a botched up experiment. Like I'm sorry, like that's just facts, bro. Like I mean, let's just like be 65. Just act your age. Who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
Well,
Still
no,
trying.
for the
She's still trying to make out with like young boys and shit. It's like, cut the, man, is there dust down there? Like, come on.
no, so for the movie, they actually merged two characters. Actually knew that before it came. Well, I guess after the movie came out, and it's like because the Blank and Breathless Mahoney, they were like different characters, and then they for the movie they just like combined them and made them just the Blank ended up being Breathless,
So they
but
gender swapped. They gender
well, no,
swapped.
well, yeah, they combined the two. But Chris, I do remember that, and also I remember I think it was the Tramp. The he
Yeah, they pulled the
yeah
tramp.
they pulled the
They're
Tramp. I
like,
remember.
why are we
Is
making a
that
tramp
really
toy?
what it's called? The
Well,
trans?
no, that's what he was called because he was like
It's like
this
a
kind of
homeless guy.
ugly.
Oh,
Yeah, he was a homeless
I
guy.
thought it was a female character
No,
that's
no,
called
no.
the
No,
tramp.
They,
I
well,
was
I
like,
mean,
oh my god.
back in the day, they call people tramps. Like homeless
House
people,
Hussy,
stuff like
you
that.
hussy, you minx.
And I remember hearing about that at the time when I was getting the figures from Playmates, and because that was a pretty hard figure to find because apparently they pulled the figure because in the movie he beats up the kid that's the kid's name is the kid who winds up being adopted by Dick Tracy at the end of the movie,
Yeah,
but because he beat him up in the film, they're like we can't no, we can't have a character like that on the shelves like as a toy and stuff like that, so they actually pulled it
yeah.
and he became a rare kind of item. Even back then, back in 1990, I remember hearing about that, and I was trying to find it. I could never find that figure, and it's like always been kind of like in the back of my mind. If I ever see the Tramp like at my local toy shop, whatever, like I may may get him because even my dad, he kind of was kind of got me into that kind of collecting thing because he kind of saw how the stuff that he would get from my brother early on with Star Wars, he knew like that stuff had value. Like, oh, this might be, this might be worth something. So
Yeah.
when he heard about that, he was trying to find it as well, and he never could. But
Your dad raised you right.
Like, Dad, we
oh
need
no,
a tramp. We need the tramp.
no, he did. He was always kind of like he knew this whole toy collecting stuff and like kind of the investment you can make with it. He kind of was already ahead of the game even back in 1990. But
let's give a shout out to Papa Emerald Knight, R.I.P. You know what I mean?
yeah,
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Yeah, like,
no,
you know what I
appreciate
mean?
that.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
that. Because
Yeah.
he got me all into that and was like all kind of like trying to like, yeah, it's like he would hear about. I don't even know how he would hear about it, but he would always kind of say, like, oh, we gotta look for this figure because they're pulling it off the shelves, like you can't find it anywhere. So yeah, it's always it's always cool to go back and hear those stories. But
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It's like I'm hoping, like Chris said, hopefully it's only 6 weeks out and I can get them. So I think
Man,
Casey.
you are an impatient toy collector. I gotta say, man, you are just itchy. I was like,
Dude,
you're like, when is the Mezco coming out? I'm like, dude, it's Mezco. You don't,
man,
you don't dictate when they release. They tell you when they release.
No, that's not how it goes, man. It's like,
I
look, I
waited
have
2 years for a fucking replacement jacket. Don't talk to me about when the Mezco's coming.
two years. Are you serious? 2 years
I'm
for a
dead
Yeah,
ass,
jacket?
wasn't
yeah.
it you and Seb waiting for the longest
In
time for
Mezco's
replacement?
defense, though, and I will shout out Mezco,
hope
for the enormous wait time, they just sent me a brand new Atticus Doom Necroverse version. So I shout out to them. They made it up to me. They didn't just send me a code. They sent me the whole like a brand new fig, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yeah, keep it." I was just my appreciation to them. Yeah, I mean, and they did the same thing for Spider-Man. Like they gave me a whole new Spider-Man for my my complaint, my issue. So.
Look, man. All I'm saying is, like, if I see a release date or if I see it in stock, I expect it a little bit soon. Like maybe
Why don't you
a
treat them
few
like
weeks.
you treat Four Horsemen? I mean, Four Horsemen have had delays and shit like that.
Well, no,
But
I mean, but
it's like
that.
for Four Horsemen, you don't give it like they can take as long as they want, but for Mesco, it has to be on motherfucking time.
fire.
Well, I mean, but the thing is, when I see my order for the blank, it says in stock. If I see in stock, I mean, not a pre-order, not like, hey, it's gonna come out in 2025 sometime. I see it in stock. I expect it relatively soon. So
Mesco time is
that's
2 months. All right, listen.
Did you
the le-
read the part that says 6 to 8 weeks
Yeah, they
after
let you
order?
know.
They do.
Don't you question the toy gods?
okay. Okay, so
All right,
let's get to your other favorite. KT. Let's get to
move on
Toddy
to the
Mac.
next one.
Yeah, let's get to Toddy Mac and get that over with.
Did we not go over this one last time, or I feel like
I don't. No, this is 4 days
Oh
ago when they
yes,
dropped
so
this. So
I pre-ordered this on Amazon. I definitely need this. This is gonna be perfect scale with my Mescos because he's supposed to be fucking giant. So
I guess, man. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Chris or Dimitri?
I like the sculpt. It's not bad sculpt. It's
Yeah,
not my kind of figure.
it's better,
yeah,
but it's kind of a slap in the face for the people who chase that build a figure.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah, I like this. This is dope.
Is this a deluxe or is this a standard?
I think just standard.
Yeah, just standard.
The design's nice. I mean, I don't McFarlane. It's funny. Oh, I like that you can switch out the gun because if you just had that
yeah.
gun the whole time,
Yeah.
that's kind of
That would, yeah, that would be. Which is so. I guess how do you put the gun on there? Does like pop out the whole arm? This
probably
piece
pop
here.
the arm off. That's so McFarlane looking too. That gun, like it reminds me of
Yeah.
the gun the clown had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good, man. I'm not even a Cyborg fan, but I think that's a good figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So which one is this? So this is based off DC Rebirth. So
This is when when they put Cyborg with the Justice League and they replaced Martian Manhunter with him. Yeah. Which I don't know why. I guess they did. Well, I know why they did it, but to add diversity. But I mean, Martian Manhunter did his alter ego in the comic. Well, in the modern comics, at least was an African American human. So
yeah.
this one I got because, and I understand if you're not into this, but I like it because that's the modern version of how Red Hood looks now. He doesn't have the traditional like Deathstroke type helmet anymore.
Yeah.
Which I like it because I feel like this is a little more differentiated, as opposed to before. But
So
yeah,
is this still Jason Todd or who's the
still
Red Hood
Jason.
now?
Yeah, it's still Jason Ty. It's just he has a different design. That's it.
Okay.
His design
Yeah.
looks like how Mortal Kombat 1
Exactly.
Mortal Kombat 1 stuff looks, where it looks AI generated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has the Mortal Kombat mask, and then he just puts like a regular hood on. He gets the business. But yeah,
Whoever made that third photo though is awesome. Like I love that background.
This one, yeah. With all
that's
the
good.
all the posters and everything, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny that like I don't know if I got beat by a crowbar, I wouldn't make a crowbar my main. weapon.
Well, that's the reason
true, yeah.
why Red Hood.
Yeah,
I mean, like Red Hood, like he still has beef with. He still wants to kill Joker. That's like an ongoing thing. Like like if like they keep trying to like with different writers come in, they're like, well, Red Hood's finally moved on, and another writer comes in, he's like, nope, never mind, he still wants to kill him.
Do you mind going back, by the way, John, to the
Yep.
cyborg?
Yep.
Oh, no, the cyborg post. Does he not have thigh swivel? Because the Red Hood has thigh swivel. I noticed this is like the McFarlane Spawn stuff, where like the leg is just one
Oh yeah.
thing. That's like the one thing I hate about the Spawn figure is you can't move that leg.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's got it right there, and then nothing.
Beautiful.
Huh.
Beautiful.
Weird.
I got the package with the bike for Red Hood.
Nice.
Yeah.
That bike does look really good. I can lie.
Yeah, can we see the bike?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Look at that.
Hey, that's my little phone booth back there from Extreme
Prime City?
Sets.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
right there.
nice. It looks nice, man.
Yeah, that's a nice bike. It's I feel like there's not a lot of those type of bikes in toy
Yeah.
form. You know, it's mostly like Batman bikes or like
Mhm.
GI Joe military bikes, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be used for a lot of like just
Yeah.
generic stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, didn't
Oh,
what's
man.
called come with the bike too? The GI Joe Baroness. It could be we could go for her as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
yeah. Man, look at that trash can back there in that
Dude, whoever
box.
did the lighting on the like the bottom of the wetness is pretty
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
The other you can see it too, like the reflection. It's awesome.
Yeah.
John likes the setup more than the figure.
I mean, I just like I'm looking like I'm just thinking big picture, man. It's like look at that Dio. Look at I mean, again, like when I saw the phone booth back there, I was like, hey, that's the same one I got.
Now you guys are making me want to pick up like dial pieces and stuff because I and
Dude,
Chris, I've
it
been meaning to
helps.
talk to you because I know we kind of fell off like on a
Oh,
hiatus. But yeah, I am gonna need a dial piece from you.
Chris is like,
because
oh,
I'm kind of getting bored with the setups. Like I basically have one, two, I have like 4 setups. So I have like a city. I have the apocalyptic city that's like has like craters and stuff and like deteriorating buildings, and then I have the just it's like the green for like outdoors base foam boards. And then I make shift like I have like cobblestone bricks or like something else, and I have a black poster board in which I'll put a light right underneath it to kind of make it look like it's like the dark night, like it's like the nighttime and there's like clouds and smoke. Luckily, like the stains and dust that's on my poster board, when I light it up, it makes it look more like clouds. So I'm like, oh, okay, like I'll leave it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
And we'll talk after the show about it.
Yeah. So Dimitri, so I feel like we're never gonna get like a pure comic accurate Commando Spawn. That's like the most favorite
Dude,
version.
I
Like,
know. I feel like I was gonna say I want to get the other one, but I have to customize it, and make an
yeah, we
actual
have
comic
to. Yeah,
accurate.
exactly.
is that a thing? Commando Spawn?
Commando Spawn. Yeah, he had a very specific look. It was issue
Bandana, right?
issue
okay.
Yeah.
between issue 30 and issue 40, I believe, is when Commando Spawn premiered. This is the closest it looks like it, except I don't think he had that whatever little C4 pack, and he had more capes and stuff like surrounding him.
He had
did have
actual
the scarf.
cape. Yeah.
Yeah, he did have
I like-
the scarf. The scarf and the headset is like the only accurate thing about this, I think.
I like that headset. I mean, that's a nice little accessory.
I think it's just sculpted on the head. Not gonna lie. That headset piece.
But we could always just buy from Max Bird and
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna most likely do.
yeah.
It sucks seeing DC getting so much stuff that we don't even have like a what's it called? What's the figure? I just sent a custom in the chat too. That was what's his name? I don't know.
Yeah.
But Dimitri, did you see? Go back to the old picture, please, John. The previous picture.
Oh, the cloth plate.
Dimitri, did you see? This is cloth goods.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Right?
But is the top cloth goods?
When I zoomed in, it kind of looked like it to me, but I could be wrong. But
No,
I
I
was
know.
saying
Yeah,
it's just such a random, like, out of all the Spawn figures, like, really, this is the one you're gonna get the cloth cake for.
Yeah.
Did the Kickstarter have soft goods?
No, you were supposed to take it off too, and now I had to like cut it off, and it's pissing me off. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I just really hate this design.
You have this giant cape, and then even when you put this when you put the Spawn on your diorama, the pointy spikes at the end of the cape are gonna leave dents on your
Yeah.
on the base. It's so annoying because it's
telling you, man, just take it off.
his actual body.
I'm never gonna forgive Todd for that. By the way, that's
Yeah,
why I
and
didn't. Scarlet.
that was like a big reason why I like signed up was because like okay, I can actually customize it and it's gonna be friendly to customizers. Then it wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
But okay, so
But-
going back to this, is this an action figure specifically for some kind of suit in Call of Duty, or is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there was a battle pass that was Spawn related. They had like Al Simmons from the Vietnam what's it called when he was like in Vietnam. They had him with like shirtless. They had a really weird, disgusting looking Violator with like military type, and they had the Commando Spawn as well. The only thing is in the game is that the hands always were glowing with Necro. And it was kind of weird
Okay.
because it like made you stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh yeah.
But I
Yeah,
just
I
hate that gun they come with. It's like specifically in Fortnite, they had like they wanted to throw their own guns in the like just their own mixtures, and that like M16, the little top part for the what's it called? For the sight is just always backwards, specifically only in Fortnite. But Todd just took that design from other stuff. Cause I noticed his weapon packs, some of his guns are not even like actual guns, they're from specific IPs.
Oh, I think. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's so weird. But I just
Yeah.
want more Spawn figures, dude. I'm so tired of just seeing DC.
Yeah. No, I feel you. But fortunately, DC is what keeps the lights on for Toddy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Also,
What's
the
the
sculpt
next?
feels so good.
What's the next release we got going?
Well, let me see here real quick because I know you guys probably are interested in this, but Brutal Realm is at
I see that got funded, right? Oh yeah.
307,000. Brutal Realm. Yes, let's go.
Did it hit all
These-
of its what's it called? My milestones?
Actually, I think they may have hit. Let me see here.
Is this
So
based on a
yes.
video game or something? Or
No, this is all just this like a startup
Oh.
toy company. So
But it's
third
like
party.
they take themes from stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
obviously
Like
the,
this is
Lion.
Lion. Yeah,
Lion.
Yeah.
like Savage
Thundercats.
Crucible, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So so they unlocked the Lion Lord. So damn it, now I'm gonna pre-order this. So the big thing about Brutal Realm, so they were kind of they got a big boost from BBTS. So BBTS came out here and they just like do a massive just support behind them.
Yeah.
And now you can go on BBTS and pre-order some of their unlockables.
Oh,
So that's what's really cool. So I actually I backed the main 3 barbarian packs. So let's see here. It's the
I gotta see. I gotta see the. Sorry, I gotta see the articulation because it's kind of looking like a loose figure. What's that brand called? Loose collector or
Yeah,
something
those
like that.
collectors.
Yeah.
So I heard from some people that actually held the prototype, and they were pretty much like the articulation is it's really nice. It's very
Even better than Frazetta Girls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to again. I hate comparing or hate but it's supposed to be a lot better than that. And it kind of I was actually in Oz's chat last week or this past weekend, and it kind of resembles Storm Collectibles. If you look
I was
at the
gonna say
joints.
Storm.
Yeah, and so it really, I mean, to me, it just, I mean, the Crow Man, this one here, definitely reminds me of Conan.
Conan, yeah.
I mean, the skull head here. I mean, I love it.
Mm.
And then this one here, obviously He-Man inspired. It's just like, I mean, these big meaty kind of characters, like these kind of like beefy barbarians. I mean, that's from my generation, and I'm full on backing it. And even the sword looks very similar to the Sword of Power for He-Man. It's got like that little pieces that go out like that, and the axe. And then this character here, I mean, it's good to have diversity, an African American gladiator like this. So it's like super nice. So basically, this character, the He-Man character, the Cronin and Crowman, I backed. So for 105 for all 3 figures.
Oh, it's not bad at all.
No, not not too bad. And then I I pre-ordered the female figures. Now I know KT, I know you don't like the female figures, so it's like, but it's like it's fine. But I did back Athena.
Oh
So
shit! Look at those legs.
yeah, I know. KT, I know you're just like you're not
Sorry,
about that, but
I'm not into muscle mommies, but you know.
Captain
but,
Walnut over here.
but it's good to like have some female, Amazonian type figures out
Yeah.
there. It's like always good to
Yeah.
have like diversity.
I
So
mean,
I backed that.
hey, listen, you're married. You know, you don't have to worry about how it's gonna look to girls you bring over. I gotta.
You know you're getting Tangerine though when she comes out. You know
we're in different worlds right now, John. Okay.
I guess.
I gotta, I gotta ease these ladies into the hobby.
Oh, so Oz says they add more stretch, I believe. I think they did, yeah, because they keep. So I think they're at they were coming up to like 48 hours, I think, and they keep hitting all their goals.
Nice.
Good for them.
Which
man.
is yeah, it's always good when an upstart company like this, comes in out. I didn't even hear about them, but then through the grapevine, through Instagram, through YouTube, you kind of start hearing the rumblings and you start seeing them on live streams and stuff. And it's like, holy crap! Like I need to, I want to get in on this and kind of
I wish we had the resources to make our own Kickstarter figure. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I honestly want to just have some horror figures, man. That's all I want. Like even like what's it called? The ones that in our featured photographer, like I want some more kid figures because I want to do like a bedroom scene with like a creature in like a monster in the closet with
yeah,
and
Monsters
stuff.
Inc.
Yeah.
Well, you might be able to do that with the Ghostbusters with the
Oh
112 scale. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that.
Like the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman would be a nice figure because I think that's what he was. He was a monster in the closet type character in the show, and you can kind of do some cool little photography with that with the Boogeyman.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then I also feel how was the shipping on that, by the way, John? Because not gonna lie, like I noticed Kickstarter shipping is kind of weird, especially after that freaking McFarlane one kind of being overpriced, $25 for shipping per figure.
Let me see here. Where did we find that at for the shipping?
I think if you go to your like pledge, it breaks it down for you. At least when I went to my pledge for the McFarlane Kickstarter, it broke down the price and then it shows shipping.
I need to back it still. I don't know when's
It's later. It's like I think like September 19th. I want to say.
I just don't know how to go about it. I don't know if I should just settle for blue or if I should get the 3-pack or I don't know.
Yeah, cause I think the autographed one for like the bigger one is only blue. It's not black, just blue. And I'm like, that's kind of dumb.
Well, not. It's just that all the extra accessories, like not all of them go with every figure.
Yeah.
Like there's
Which is
specific
dumb.
figures they go with. And I'm just like, come on, like can you just put them with all?
It's right now. It's showing shipping is 0.
That can't be right.
Yeah.
I mean that
could be.
I mean that's what I'm seeing right now. It's showing. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to my pledge and it's showing all in first wave characters 105, shipping anywhere in the world $0. So total $105. So
there's no way.
It's called Brutal what again? Brutal
Realm. Let me look at another project that I backed. I backed the G.I. Joe box set. Let me see here.
Yeah, any new G.I. Joe figs? I feel like there's a new release every week.
So, well, no, this is actually the comics. So, like the actual, like the what is it? The omnibus or like the big volume, the class, So for that, it does show shipping was $50 for that. So total was. So my pledge was 300 for the 4-pack for all 4 volumes of the classic Marvel comics. So 300 for that, 50 for shipping, so 350. Again, when I go to Brutal Realm, it shows 0. So
it says
50
0
for shipping, 4 books.
When you go to it, it says shipping 0 for Brutal Realm.
Dude, you really agreed to $50 for shipping 4 books?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not worried about that, man.
That's OD. You don't think that's OD, bro? Like,
hell no.
You can go to the library and just jack some shit.
No, man. This is. I'm getting what I'm backing though. So
they better throw in a free toy or Hasbro or something in there. Like shit, $50.
I'm not worried about that. But no, as far as like just to answer Dimitri's question, no, it's like yeah, it was like it looked like $0 for shipping, which I don't. Yeah, now that you bring that up, it's kind of like I'm kind of wondering about that. But
You know, when I did back, I said I went to go back the project and I went to pledges. It
yeah,
literally said $0 for
yeah,
shipping.
that's what it shows on my actual pledge is 0.
Like, yeah, it
So
shows like the figure price like $36 plus
yeah,
shipping is $0 shipping,
Mm.
which is kind of insane.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. So we got any?
I don't.
What's next release?
Do we have releases, or do you want to like talk about the Romulus, or did you already see it, or do you want to talk about the about what's her
The
name?
crow.
The
We can
crow.
talk about. So I mean, well, Crow is pretty fresh, but let's talk about Alien Romulus. Did anyone see it here?
Before
No,
you guys move on to that real quick. Oh,
spoilers.
sorry. Okay, yeah,
What?
spoilers. Before we move on to that real quick,
Spoilers for this
did
one.
you guys see there's a accessory pack coming out on 5K Toys for the Monkey King figure, the third party one for the Black Myth Wukong release?
For 5K? Let me see here.
Yeah, I think it's on their Instagram. I don't think it's on the actual site.
Okay.
But there's a accessory pack coming out specifically for Black Myth Wukong for just the Monkey King figure.
Oh, I didn't know.
Who's making the Black Myth figure?
It says Fury Toys. I don't know who.
No, but they're making their own Monkey King. They're not making like the one from the video game, right?
No,
Yes.
yeah, it's their own one, but they're adding some stuff from the video game and some free
Oh.
upgrades. It's pretty freaking nice, not gonna lie. We got a PS5 just to get the game. It's actually pretty damn good.
I heard it's
And
hard, right?
it's not. Oh, I'm used to like Dark Souls and Elden Ring stuff, so it's not that
Oh.
hard. But my dad just got back into video games because his last game he played was like Horizon Zero Dawn, and he's having a tough time with the game.
Yeah. I played what's it called again? Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, yeah.
Yeah, that I don't know. You guys are crazy. You guys are out of your minds. Like how you have fun at that game. Like that game is extremely stressful and like it's just infuriating to play.
Oh no, I've looked like
Is there an
this.
easy mode that like is the most
No,
like Jesus
it's
Christ?
just there's no difficulty even for Black Myth. It's just like you go into the game, and the only way to
Damn.
make it easier is you upgrading your character.
Oh, okay. So it's Diablo type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I believe there's another figure that just released on pre-order, I want to say, on 5K Toys. That's like, I think I showed it with like kind of like that one necromancy figure. I can look on the.
Oh
send it
yeah,
to you
show that.
guys.
That was good. That looked cool, man. And I heard you can buy unlimited imps that it comes with.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Unlimited
someone said that in
imps.
the
Wow.
comments. Yeah.
Oh, that imp looks pretty cool. He's got like articulation and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't remember where I found it. Not gonna lie. How did I look it up?
Just go on 5K Toys on Instagram and then click on the
pre-orders.
post. Or go on the website.
That's what I'm on. I don't remember where I found it though.
On the left,
Featured?
under
Featured?
featured pre-orders, and then
Oh.
it's like the third one in, I think.
Oh yeah.
Man.
You want me to send it to you, John, real quick?
No,
Oh, you got
yeah,
it.
I got it. Yeah. Let me pull it up.
I think there's 3 versions, right?
Oh yeah, there's multiple variants. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
This
this
figure
is
is
not related to the other figure that's like based off a video game. You know what I'm talking about? It just came out with
Darksiders?
the Reapers. Yeah, it looks like a
No.
Darksiders figure.
It looks for me like World of Warcraft inspired, but not World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay. What's up, man? It's good. Yeah, man. That's cool. So you get the one with the hood, and then you get the one with the imp. That's so dope. I might get this.
It's not a bad price. I think for the deluxe version, $93.
Mm.
Can you just buy the imp?
Yeah, 25.
That's
Just the imp, $32.
You can buy the imp.
Oh.
So there you go.
nice. Chris likes his. Oh shoot! I didn't realize he's still in the finger.
Oh, shit.
That's dope.
Funny.
I wonder if those pieces on like on the skulls, I wonder if those are lighting up on like just effects or if they do actually have light up features. So I've noticed they've been adding a lot of light up features to their new figures.
That would be nice, yeah. I mean, but that's like a
These are all
soft good.
effects, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
because
I mean,
it's in the book. It's in everywhere. So there's
the
no
soft, yeah. This is a soft good little loincloth, so I doubt that would be lit up.
Or if it's
honestly,
even like
I would buy more 5K toy figs if like the ones I pre-ordered already just landed, because it's like I'm
Yeah.
waiting like over a year for them. And, like I ordered the
Oh.
Rick Grimes, and I ordered the Bruce Lee figure, and like it's no like there's no updates or nothing, so it's like
It says the man who can't, who tells me to wait on Mesco. It's like,
but yeah, third party is a lot more stressful. When it's a main company,
yeah,
at
it's
least
hit
there's
or
more
miss.
liability and responsibility. If it's a a guy working out of his basement in China,
okay,
then it's like
okay.
all right, little
Yeah, I think
Okay,
with
okay.
Patriot Toys, Chris Redfield has been in pre-order since 2015 and it's still not been released.
really.
Well, let's get our let's get our other co-host on here. Let's get him on here and get his opinion, Mr. Rob Toyetics.
Oh,
Let's get him on him.
Hey,
what up?
What
I
is
missed
that?
you boys. I thought
What's
I'd
up,
good,
man?
bro?
catch your
Miss
last 15
man.
minutes.
You
That's
good,
good.
man? You good? What's your thought on this, man?
On what?
This right here.
This
Oh, this figure?
This thing
You
right
know
here.
what? It looks pretty cool. I've got a I've only got one of the memory toys. I've got like
Oh, it's memory? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. I've got the gorilla they put out, the Mr. G, and
the
he's
karate gorilla.
yeah, the karate gorilla.
Oh,
He's
okay.
fun.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. They make quality stuff.
Not too
I
bad.
don't know. It looks cool, and yeah, it's kind of cool that it looks like World of Warcraft or something, but isn't, right?
No,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know. It
No.
looks like
Ruined
inspired.
it from World of Warcraft, but it's not.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it could go with any line. Yeah, I think it'd be awesome for like a mythic thing, or even like for a different thing for like He-Man fight.
Yeah,
This
you could,
look
definitely
for you Indiana Jones fans. It looks kind of like the shaman from Indiana
Oh
Jones
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Molaram?
Molaram, yeah, it could work.
I just realized too, his legs are skeleton legs.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I was looking at that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Skipped leg day.
Well, whoever took these promo picks deserves a raise. Like I'm gonna honest.
Honestly, yeah. Some of the 5K stuff, like I think Patriot Toys, like I don't know if you, well, you have the packaging, right, KT, for Patriot Toys. Their
Yeah.
packaging, I just love how they just show off the photography.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm really glad they do that because some of their figures just are insane. But like you said, it's a really big
Wow.
risk.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
I got
full
one of
body
those.
right there.
Patriots 2 is safe. Though my only issue with Patriots 2 is that they are expensive for what they are. So like the zombies were like 60, 70 a pop, and like there's no
Yeah.
accessories.
Mhm.
You can't even turn the wrist.
Well, it's
For
insane.
I got
the
one of the Last of Us zombies.
Oh yeah.
oh,
The
was it the
flicker.
same thing? Was same arrangement?
It's
for them?
it's Patriot Studios. Yeah, it was
But
like
I'm
50
saying
bucks.
how much? Oh,
It was
50
like
bucks.
50
Oh.
bucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised the zombies are that expensive, probably because it's more closer to Resident Evil, because the liquor was $40 or 48.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
can't even
crazy.
find that for that cheap anymore. Now it's like 60 bucks, 70 bucks
Yeah.
for the liquor.
Man, you could just have them like this and like not have all the accessories. I mean, this is just fine.
Yeah. That's
I think I
cool.
might pick this up, not gonna lie. Like 5K Toys has been impressed me on some stuff, but I really do have to wait when it gets closer to release because some stuff, just like you said, just doesn't hit. Like they're supposed to be making a Lim Toys version of Resident Evil 4 Leon remaster, and that figure has been completely gone. Like no one has heard from it, nothing. So
Yeah.
it's just been like waiting.
That
That's doing
that Clark Kent figure. I think it.
Muff Toys?
Yeah, I think it went up for pre-order before the Bond did, and then the Bond came out before it did.
Oh.
This one?
No.
No.
There's
Oh,
I think it's on
okay.
the
That one's
future
kind of
figure.
fun though. That one's kind of fun. I like
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like how beefy he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of Frank Millerish. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like those Kylab turtle outfits too. I kind of want to get those.
Yeah, those are fun. And
what was
Kylab, that's another one that's like trusted. You know, you're gonna get it. You know.
What was the recent is it 5K Toys, the Bebop and Rocksteady? I've been seeing them a lot as
Yes,
far as
that's 5K. I think
Okay.
that's bowling on their
Scroll
Instagram
down.
page yet.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I pre-ordered the.
Oh, you did.
The
Okay.
The
The
Bebop,
Bebop is out. Yeah, scroll down.
there's-
Keep on. He's just right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
You passed him.
Up,
Oh,
up,
and
up. Right there. Yeah, that one.
where
Bottom second
Right
left.
there. Right there. over
Oh,
one.
okay.
There you go. He's awesome looking. And this is part of
Nice.
that Fury Toys
Yeah.
thing that those the
Yeah.
third party turtles.
I was
Yeah.
a little bummed though that they showed
Race
this
Choice.
before they showed Raphael. I was looking forward to the Raphael.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This looks amazing though, and I love. Yeah, I like the samurai look. I like the regular
Mhm.
Bebop look.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
Samurai
that base with
look like
themselves?
Wukong.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just different enough where it's like, yeah, I guess you can get away from like the whole license.
Yeah.
And
Well,
all
then
that.
they sell a. I don't know if you keep scrolling. They sell like an accessory kit that looks like regular.
Right, to make
yeah,
it-
like
yeah.
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like ramen, kind of like you can kind of get a, you play away, play with the license and everything. Kind of, it's like,
Yeah.
it's not Bebop.
So,
it's
so
a
one
pig.
thing, remember, Rob, when someone posted that Pit Toys Axe Toys Pit was canceled,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And you said, well, it's still available on this website. And I was like, well, I don't know, like this is telling me it's canceled. So I'm still
Right.
looking it up, and it's still up on some sites. So I'm very confused. Like, is it canceled or not? Like, I just don't get
I
it
have no
anymore.
idea. Yeah, that's weird.
Very
The
confused.
pig
So like,
got
I don't want to reorder. I'm just going till it comes out, like when they actually show it like in person,
Yeah.
and then I'll order again, I guess. But
That figure got canceled. How did they let people know?
well, one blog posted that it got canceled, so then like I canceled mine. I got my refund back on my deposits, but now I'm still seeing it up on websites, so I don't
I
get
don't
it.
think it's on 5K anymore, but it's on yeah.
Oh
from
yeah.
I thought
Metaverse
it's on
still.
5K still. I thought I saw a
Is it?
version of it.
Oh.
Which one?
Type in
thought they were taking it down.
Axe Toys or something like that.
Also, 7 inches is not. That's like just standard NECA. That's not a pretty bad size for the price. Once you get out of that figure, by the way.
Oh, that Bebop? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's gonna scale great with my Mezco Turtles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see here.
So one hot topic that I did want to bring up. So there's been a lot of hype since Deadpool and Wolverine came out that people want I don't know how to say his name, so forgive me, Marshall, whatever
Mahershala Ali.
Marshall,
Mahershala.
Marsala, yeah.
whatever his name. They want him to be taken out and just for them to use Wesley Snipes.
I wouldn't
Blade.
mind that.
I'm
And
totally
then-
on board with that.
Yeah.
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 I would love because Ryan Reynolds has been campaigning on Instagram and other places for Wesley Snipes to get like a send off, like a
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said like he
Logan-
wants a Logan type
Logan
movie
style.
for Blade.
Yeah, that'd be
Right.
incredible.
He definitely should. Yeah.
I mean, the gag in Deadpool, I mean, that was kind of funny how,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say it. I mean, the movie's been out for a couple weeks, so it's like, Blade said like there's one Blade, there's only ever going to be one Blade, and then
Yeah.
Deadpool kind of looks at the camera, kind of just like, you heard him. It's like that's it's like
I mean,
yes,
to me, Wesley is like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I don't know that I
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to see anyone else play
No.
Wolverine.
yeah.
Well,
It's
I mean,
funny.
I mean, the modern comic. I mean, like Wesley Snipes' Blade. I mean, his version of Blade was so good that the comics adapted to what
Right.
the movie, the
Yeah.
movie specifics were. You know what I mean? Like it was like he did take inspirations from the the modern comics up until when they were making the movie, but he did add his touches here and there, and then
Right.
the comics actually copied from them. They're like, oh shit, this is so good, let's do that then. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. It's
Like,
funny though.
like in the comics, he was never rocking the
Vest.
the
Or
vest,
vest,
the
yeah.
vest, yeah.
Yeah. I would like to. Oh, sorry, John. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Dimitri.
I was gonna say I just would like to see it though, in a sense of would there be so much backlash or like conflicting with like how Blade 3 ended up being, just because Marvel has such a like tight grip on the movies, especially since Deadpool 3 technically was already being in production. They didn't have a really big say on it. Like they probably had
Yeah.
some say, but it's like it's already been being made. Probably
Yeah.
just more reshoots, if anything.
Mhm.
So it's like I would have liked to see if Marvel just loosens their grip a bit more, since they really haven't had really much of a big hit since this movie.
It's
think,
interesting.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
John.
go ahead, Rob.
I was just saying that, like, well, first of all, I think Wesley's kind of on his best behavior right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the
I agree.
tax situation,
Yep,
getting out of
yep.
jail, and that stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I think they could make it work. Like, yeah, Blade 3 sucks, but we could just move on and give him one last one, I think would be
Yeah.
pretty awesome. Did
And
everyone
it's
see the?
even retcon it from 2 because 1 and 2 were like great, and then like 3 sucked.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
let's just pretend 3 didn't was an
I-
alternate universe or some
eh,
shit.
Yeah.
And see, it wasn't until afterwards. So I went to see Deadpool 3 in theaters, and then afterwards I started seeing the clips online, just kind of like because when you see it in theaters, you kind of just like you getting everything thrown at you, right? And you kind of
Yeah.
forget stuff.
Yeah.
And then I went back afterwards, and so when Blade makes his entrance, and and him and Deadpool are interacting with each other, and Blade says, I don't like you. He said,
He's like, you never did. Yeah.
never did. It's like,
Well,
I'm like,
to his
holy crap,
defense, Ryan Reynolds. So Hannibal King was the character, and Ryan
Yes,
Reynolds
right.
basically said, "Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother researching this character. I'm just gonna basically act like me and just use the name Hannibal King because he did not embody the character's like backstory or anything like that.
Pretty much, he was Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool in Blade 3. Yeah, so. But I think, like you said, Rob, I think Wesley, he's cooled down a bit. I think he's kind of like, through his
Well, they're
situation.
getting along now. He and
yeah,
Ryan are
exactly.
getting along.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, I could definitely see that being a possibility. I would be down for it. And it's like it's cool kind of seeing those. I mean, even though he technically wasn't childhood, I was already a teenager or young adult at the time when Blade came out. But it was like, it's cool to kind of see them kind of come back and have a final send off, and do it in a way where maybe you can introduce the new Blade, or do something where you can kind of give him, because Blade 3, I mean, really, Dracula, I mean,
Dude, the
just like,
actor they casted, oh my
Oh
god,
my God,
so
yeah.
bad.
I was just like, I mean,
Yeah.
I go back, I'm like, oh my gosh, because I love Blade 1 and 2. I mean, great movies, loved it.
They
But
had Faruka Balka though in it. That was pretty dope.
Perusa or
the girl from The Craft. Remember that the Gothic girl,
Perusa?
Waterboy?
Yeah.
They had her in the movie. She was good. But they
Was
also she was
was there? She was who she
she was the main girl, the main evil girl. And then there was
No. That's
no,
That's not her?
yeah. No, it wasn't
that's-
Perusa. No, that
Oh, okay,
was
never
Who
mind.
is that now?
oh my
Damn,
gosh,
who is that?
I'll-
It's the
I'll-
girl
I'll put
from.
it.
She's in Superman Returns also.
Yeah.
yeah?
She
Oh,
played
okay.
Lex Luthor's henchwoman.
Yeah.
Shoot,
Marcy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Parker Posey.
Parker Posey. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
They look
but
similar though.
hopefully we see Blade come back soon. It's gonna be. I mean, Wesley Snipes Blade come back soon. Yeah, man, that was like from childhood, and he
Pretty
basically his movie saved Marvel from being bankrupt. So I think he definitely deserves it. On that note, we're almost at 9 o'clock, so I just want to give our send off. So thanks to everyone who joined our live show, Geeked Out Live. Again, we have this show every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So tune in, click the link in our bio, subscribe to our page, our show, and kick it with us. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I hope you guys have a good night.
Yep. Good
Good
night, everyone.
night.
Take care.